Aloha mai kako, everybody. Welcome to the meeting of OHA's Committee on Budget and Finance. It is Wednesday, February 18, 2026, 10:33 a.m. And I am officially calling the meeting to order. Present is, it's right here. Present is, he's not here. Trustee Souza, Trustee Akina, Trustee Lindsay, and Trustee Akaka. Is Kai, was Kai on? Okay, and myself giving us the quorum. Is Brickwood? I don't see him. Brick? Nope, I'm not gonna, if you don't answer, man, I'm not gonna count you at the moment. Okay. Okay, supporting us is Crane Akina and Melissa Winahan. Also joining us is, I think, Keishan, Ponui Keishan, and I will call him to the table to introduce the other support staff present at this meeting.
Aloha kakayaka kako, mahalo nui, Chair and Trustees. This morning we have with us in support of administration our Interim Administrator and Chief Executive Officer Summer Silva, our Investment Director and Interim CFO Ryan Lee, our Budget Chief Grace Chen, our General Counsel Everett Ota, our Director of OEV Wellbeing and Aina Mamona Kuʻi Kamakea Ohelo, our Director of Education and Culture-Based Learning Anuhea Avo Chan, our Grants Manager Chantel Belay, our Director of Communications Bill Brennan, and our IT Systems Engineer and Administrator Daniel Santos. Mahalo nui.
Thank you, Keishan. Okay, members, now let me get through this mandatory part of the meeting that I have to do. This meeting can be viewed via live stream on OHA's website at www.oha.org/livestream. For those joining us on Zoom to testify or listen, please note that we are using the webinar platform rather than a standard Zoom meeting format. As an attendee, you will be able to watch and listen to the proceedings. If you wish to testify on a specific agenda item, please follow these steps. Raise your hand to indicate that you would like to speak. We will change your status from attendee to panelist when it is your turn. This may take a few seconds, so we appreciate your patience. As a panelist, you will be given 5 minutes to speak. You have the option to turn on your camera and unmute yourself to provide testimony. You can also keep yourself muted if you want to do it that way, but I don't know why you would. When recognized to testify, you are to speak to the agenda item that is currently being considered. If you begin to address another topic, the chair will issue a warning. Should you continue to speak on matters outside of the agenda item, your speaking time for that agenda item will end. And once you have finished testifying, please mute yourself and you will be returned to attendee status. And also please silence your mobile phones. Okay, so I've done that part. Okay, guys. At this time, we're moving on to item number 2 on the agenda, which is the approval of minutes. I'm going to put on the table for approval the minutes of the committee's minutes of January 28th, 2026. Is there anyone sign up to testify on this matter?
No testifiers, Chair.
Okay, since we have no testifiers, are there any changes to the minutes of January 28th, 2026? If there are not any, then can I get a roll call vote for their approval?
Trustee Ahuna is excused. Trustee Akaka?
Aye.
Trustee Akina?
Aye.
Trustee Alapa? Aye. Trustee Galataria?
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay? Aye. Trustee Souza? Chair Waihe?
Yes.
7 yes votes.
Okay, members, I want to mention that Trustee Galutaria and Trustee Luana Lapa are indeed present also. So with that, we will move on to new business. which is action item BNF 2603. And at this time, I'd like to put a motion on the table to approve the reallocation of $50,000 from account 57255 to account 56540 within program 7110 and authorize amendment of the existing grant agreement with Kanu'okaina Learning Ohana as the recipient to support implementation of the Kuʻi Lono conference. Now, before I ask for discussion, I will turn this over to Ponui Keishan to maybe give a brief description of the purpose for this action, and he can call up anyone he feels is
Mahalo
necessary.
nui, Chair. We'd like to call up Anuhea up to the board table, please.
No testifiers, Chair. Oh, we do have one testifier.
It was somebody else.
What?
They're raising their hand.
Huh?
They're raising their hand to speak.
Okay, who's testifying?
Janice English.
Okay, so we have a testifier, oh, there, I see it. Janice English. Janice, are you, hi Janice, we can hear you. Did you want to testify on this action item?
I do.
Okay, okay. You can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Thanks. This is a little harder for me, this format, so you're going to hear my voice and not my face. So, aloha, my name is Janice English, and I am the po'o of Waimea Middle Public Conversion Charter School, one of 17 Hawaiian-focused charter schools that you all support. I am in support of the financial request to release the $50,000 to support Kuʻi Lono. I attended last 10 years as a chaperone, and I have improved relationship with Haumana because of these experiences. So I am in support. Mahalo.
Is there anyone else signed up to testify?
No further testifiers.
Okay, so I will turn it back to Keishan, to admin.
Mahalo nui, Chair. We're going to turn this over to Anuhea for her presentation. Mahalo.
Mahalo, trustees. So I have Taffy Wise, who is the executive director of Kanu'okaina Learning Ohana, with me to talk today as well. So I'll just take a brief moment to talk about the actual action item, and then I'm going to push it over to Taffy to talk more about the conference itself and sort of the aims and the objectives and all the wonderful things they're going to do. So the action item today is requesting a change in the budget line item from 77224, which is, account code, sorry, kalamai. Account code 57255, which is for conferences sponsored, organized by OHA. And we're asking to change it to 56540, grants and aid, so that we can allow those funds to be added into a contract that Kalo already has with OHA, and then that would allow them to be able to spend down the funds for the things that they need to use it for, like airfare for the student travel, ground transportation for the schools, and some of the other things that they have listed in what they submitted. And so the funds are already allocated. It was already in the biennium budget. And what we're asking for is a coding change to make the spending of the funds a little bit more efficient for Kalo's purposes. And so I think if the spirit and the intention was to support the kids and to allow OHA to have a collaboration in that process, that has definitely occurred. So even if the budget code shifts, we were still incorporated and included in all of the planning, the thinking, and the leading up to what the schools and Kalo is going to talk about. And so there was a very intentional and collaborative effort to incorporate our education team in all the things leading up to the Kuʻi Lono conference. The schools are very excited about the things that they're planning for this year, and so what the action item is just asking for is a change in the coding, and an amendment to an already existing contract. And I'm gonna let Taffy talk a little bit more about the actual conference itself.
Okay, just to be, so everyone knows, we're still using the money for the purpose it was budgeted for.
Yes.
It's more like a clerical thing so that Kanu can execute the conference,
Yes.
themselves, yeah.
It will allow them to, make the arrangements, book the bookings, or reimburse the schools versus OHA's PAIA doing it.
Okay, so let's turn it over to Taffy, and she can tell us about the conference. Taffy.
Aloha kakahiaka Chair, on the Board of Trustees, and wonderful staff. Obao Taffy Hu'ile Wise Po, Kano Kaina Learning Ohana Ame Nalena Oau. Mahalo for letting me be with you today, especially virtually. I didn't want to be on a plane with 50-mile-an-hour gusts, so mahalo nui. OHA's collaboration and partnership, specifically in the last 10 years or so, has really strengthened Nalena Oau's organizational capacity as a native network and a public education sector. This conference is key to bringing our haumana and our kumu and leaders together to share best practice, hoike, and really be authentic with each other in our own spaces. So we rotate the conference every year. A school volunteered to host. This year it's Kekulani Hao, and Po Tia is apologizing the delay. She had to take care of a student issue, but if she can make it, she'll jump in any moment. Just to give you some data right now, we have about 4,721 haumana in Nalena Oau. That is 17 kula. Of that, 82% are Kanaka, 95% are Title I, or economically disadvantaged. And right now we are serving 5 islands to include Maui. So Kuʻi Lono event directly advances our shared priorities to strengthen and set the foundation of Ike Hawaii, OPO leadership, culture-based education, and Malama Aina. I did send an internal planning packet for you to review, and I'm happy to take any questions or concerns you may have.
Thank you, Taffy. Are there any questions, members, on the motion? Okay, well, thanks, guys. With that, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna is excused. Trustee Akaka?
Aye.
Trustee Akina?
Aye.
Trustee Alapa? She moved out. Trustee Galataria?
Aye.
Trustee Kahele?
Aye.
Trustee Lindsay?
Aye.
Trustee Souza? Chair Waihe'e?
Yes.
7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. And
Thank you, Taffy.
yeah, thanks, Kathy.
Mahalo,
Taffy.
Taffy.
Mahalo, I appreciate you all very much.
Okay, with that, can I get a motion to adjourn? Okay, if there's no discussion, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Akaka?
Aye.
Trustee Akina?
Aye.
Trustee Galataria? Trustee Kahele?
Aye.
Trustee Lindsay? Trustee Souza? Trustee Waihe'e?
Yes.
7 yes votes.